Hi guys, I'm back. I haven't recorded in a long time. Um, but I'm not gonna do some stupid like bunch of talking. I'm just gonna get right into drawing. Um, sorry. Okay, I was looking at my old videos and I realized I just took so long to get to the point. So I'm just going to get straight into the thick of things real quick. Um, I'm gonna say I've gotten better at drawing. You'll be the judge of that. Um, but we'll see. I've got like a certain style that I usually go for. Um, I don't know. We'll see if it looks good. I'm kind of hating the eyes already. Sorry if my videos are kind of bland. I honestly do not know how to edit. So if you see this and you know how to edit and you can tell me, it'd be very helpful. Like I don't know what like software to use or like how to do it even. We'll see. Um, eyes are very uneven, but this is just a sketch. I don't need to do something perfect. What kind of hair do I want? I'm gonna say I'm just gonna draw just like very like average hair. I don't know. That's horrible. Why am I so bad at drawing hair right now? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. It's just stupid looking hair. But yeah, I've definitely learned a lot in terms of drawing, but I don't know if it's done much for me. But it's done. It's I don't know. I'm not gonna get into super detailed stuff with this. This is just a sketch of the proportions of the actual character themselves. And I'm probably just gonna do torso too. And don't want to overcomplicate it. Yeah, I definitely made their torso too. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I'll try something new for once with the arms. It's usually I don't draw arms. Um, I feel like the hands I draw are always too small. Whatever. Maybe this can be like a little like bunched up like knuckle. I don't know, like a fist or something. And like have a pinky out. I don't know. That's why drawing is fun because you can just do whatever without really knowing what you're doing. I'm not gonna draw legs because I usually just complicate my drawing so much. Again, I feel like I've dragged this sketch on really long. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just kind of work on the shape of the face. Oh my gosh. If you're wondering what kind of software I'm using to draw with, I'm using a software called Krita because I'm too broke to buy Photoshop. Um, but I mean, it works really well. I had the option to get Photoshop a little bit okay, after I got Krita, but like I just didn't want to. Um, I'm not gonna really draw any expression. This is just a quick sketch to kind of update you. Maybe eventually do something where I actually like really try on a drawing. If I remember, I'll show you a drawing that I spent like an hour on, like a day or two ago, an hour and a half. I don't know. I'm trying to get the shapes similar because I drew the right one kind of wonky compared to the left one. Let me see if I can copy just the exact style I did. This is straight. That's kind of curved, but this is straighter. If okay, whatever. Definitely made the brows too short. Tell me what you think. If there's anything that you think should be fixed, I'm definitely not going for realism on this. I don't know. I feel like realism's too difficult. Ooh. And we're gonna have the hair like that. I can actually betterly. I don't know. Define the hair better because was not realistic before. You know what? I always draw the hair so long. I'm gonna keep it short this time, like this. Oof, it looks better. Um, Actually, this side looks really wonky. Whatever. Um, I'm saying a lot. Sorry, this is my first video in a long time. Necks are really easy to draw. You literally just draw like a cylinder. At least for girls, guys are different, but you do that and a line there to kind of like replicate the neck. But if you want to draw a guy, do the same thing. You kind of just make it like bulkier like that, and then do something slightly different here. Instead of drawing it like that, you draw something like this, and you can draw like a bump here to be like an Adam's apple. I don't know. That's just what I do. And you can just draw like the chest here, here. I'll just draw like keep this here, just to kind of like show that I can draw guys too, I guess. But I'm not focusing on the guy right now, and this is like a really wonky angle of a guy too. So, boom, hair, uh, really wonky head shape, but other than that, like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna erase this just so it doesn't mess me up. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's simple after you get a bunch of practice. Is all I have to say. I definitely wouldn't copy me. I feel like you should probably get your own way of doing things, but I do feel that's very simple if you do want to try something new. But if you're trying to learn, kind of like I don't know how to describe it, like what is it called? Anatomy. I would not copy what I do, just sheerly because like it isn't helpful when you're trying to learn. If you already know kind of what to do in terms of anatomy, then yeah, like sure you can try it out. Um, but if you're trying to learn anatomy, it's not the greatest. Ooh, that does not look like a thumb. Thumbs are always hard to kind of like make it look like a thumb instead of just like another finger, especially when it's like not very well defined. And you can't really see it now, but you'll see it in a second once I get rid of the underline outline. I might have made this arm a little bit too short here, but whatever. Hands are definitely not my strongest thing, but it's something that I can always improve on, which gives me like goals. I'm trying to do this like stance where they like have the hand like that. It's very difficult to draw. I feel like this is definitely weak. That looks better. I don't know. that. I feel like that looks nice. Um, Definitely want to thicken up the arm. There we go. That looks a lot better. I might make the hand bigger in a little bit. I'm not sure. So here's the funny thing to draw when you're 14. So I'm just not even gonna talk about it. Um, I don't know. I feel like there's no real point in making it like weird. I guess because it's not like bad. It's just like drawing, but like I don't know. Trying to do like a space in between the legs because the legs aren't like always close together. Like that. And I think this looks good. So now I'm just gonna draw kind of like the eyes like this. I feel like I really messed up the right one. That looks better. Looks better. Wow, they look cross-eyed. Give me a second. I don't know. This is just a style I've kind of just recently developed because my kind of like online tutor person that I'm friends with that's teaching me how to draw was like, don't worry about art like style per se. What do those clips look like that people put in their hair? It's like, I'm just gonna make like a cat one. I don't know what they look like. Um, and then I want to do one of those things where it's like hair that looks like that. That looks really cool. This is so difficult. Oh my gosh. See, like I've only been drawing for 6 months, but a lot of practice definitely has helped. But still, like stuff like this is what gets me every time. Oh. So this ear's gonna be covered with a strand of hair like that. Ooh, maybe if I hold on. See, this is why art is fun because you can just experiment, and I can draw something like. And I can make a point like that. I don't know. Does it look good? And I can just erase that. I don't know. So I'm actually gonna try something new that I haven't done before. Hold on, how would I do this? Um, I'll just add like an earring, I guess. That ear isn't gonna show up. Like I did the chest really wonky. Okay, I might just like do something like very subtle. If you know what I mean. Give me a second. I don't know how to edit also, so I can't like do speed, time lapse or like speed paints or whatever. Um, just really because I don't know how to do it. Um, but yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna get rid of this. Bro, why does the torso look so wonky? Let me connect it like this. Okay, that looks better. So now I'm going to turn opacity is also a big thing. So if you get to learn your tools pretty well, it really helps. So now I'm gonna draw like just some clothing or whatever, um, as well as sketching just some minor details and doing some shading. And this will just be like a sketch because I don't want to do like the whole like deal of like coloring stuff. What do I want to draw? What kind of clothes? Um, Honestly, I'm thinking like a U shirt. Hold on, this is gonna have to be a sketch actually. Yeah, definitely a U shirt. A U shirt like this. No. Yeah, and then on top of it would be like just like a jacket maybe. I don't know. You know what? I'm not used to drawing this kind of stuff. Give me a second. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just gonna draw like a sweater. That's pretty easy. I feel like I draw sweaters too much though. So I don't know. I draw the neck like this. So if you want to draw like a puffy sweater, this is just a little trick that I learned during like these arm seams here. You can just draw like a little thing that goes up like this. If you can see like that part right there, you can see my cursor. Um, I think it looks really cool if you do something like using that. And then you just try to like add like kind of like squiggles, whatever you see fit. Definitely around the arms like that. Um, and then just draw like a little line like this. It looks really nice. Now I'm gonna be drawing like this part first, actually. Arm, and it's a little tight here. It's bent, so I'm not gonna add a bunch of squiggles to it. I'm also not gonna make like the most defined lines either, just because like this isn't some like final draft or whatever. Just messing around with it. Um, I also do this thing. This is specific for my style, so like I don't know if anyone watching this actually is like really interested in my style, if they just want to see my progression. I don't know, but I like doing hatching alongside like normal stuff. And if you don't know what hatching is, it's shading using lines as well as actual shading. So I draw lines like this, and then I shade it in. And like I'm not actually going to shade it there because it looks dumb. I haven't even done the hair yet. But like I'll show you in a little bit what I'm saying. I feel like I definitely did not make this chin like defined enough. Like, way too round. Now I am gonna use sweeping lines like this just to make the hair look more defined in those places. I have it kind of like bump the hair kind of like goes out like that. Um, oh my gosh. And yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. So I could just leave it here once I finish this if I wanted to. Look, why did I make the pinky look so weird? So if you see the pose I'm kind of do, like the kind of like pose where like they're like checking out their nails or whatever. I don't know if you like understand what I'm saying. Give me a second. I feel like I drew that finger just a little bit too short. Okay, whatever. Um, Now we can draw the hair a little bit better. And this is just like a little paint. I probably should go like all out, like as best as I can, just to show you like how far my progress has gone. But like, I feel like I spent like all day yesterday doing the same thing. Um, like drawing like to the best of my ability. So I just do not feel like it right now. But I can definitely show you what I drew yesterday. Did I say yesterday or tomorrow? I'm not sure. Now I'm just drawing little lines here that like represent like shade or whatever, and I can just fill them in like this. And I can draw like that. Ooh, that was, I don't know, I was trying to add a lower lip. I also am experimenting with this type of drawing with the underneaths of nose, like how I just did. One way you can do eyes is just do what I just did. I don't really have to explain it because you just saw it. Undo this. But that little like line at the end is meant to be like lashes or whatever. It can be anything else. I guess like mascara. I don't know. I'm not good with girl stuff. Now I cover the eyes, but not the eyebrows themselves, which is kind of a weird thing that I do. But you'll see how it looks in a little bit. Now, draw the earring, color it in, color in the bottom of her neck because it's shaded, color in. You know what, I actually might not do hatching on this one just because it makes my life easier. I'll show you my hatching in my other drawings I've done actually. The drawing singular. That's just easier for me. Okay. I can color in the eyes kinda. I can leave it up to you what color her hair or eyes are, or shirt even. Because it doesn't really matter to be honest. Because I'm not like really even coloring it. So it's pretty much irrelevant. Oof, man, I need to draw more wrinkles in the shirt. It's like a loose sweater. Okay, and I'll just draw some like skinny jeans, I guess. I don't know. Just loosely color that in for jeans. Oof. I definitely drew this right or left hand. I guess it's her left hand if you're looking at it the way I am. I don't know. It's on the right side of the screen. I feel like I drew this hand a lot better. Dang. Than the other hand. Why is it so hard to get this last finger? Now we're gonna bump this up just to show like a little bit of like a knuckle going up. And then I'll have some shading here and a line here, and some shading here. I don't know. I'm not really doing a light source, so the shading isn't even like great because like I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just shading like wherever I kind of want to. I don't know. Like I keep saying to be honest, and like a bunch of like random like things that I keep saying because I'm like nervous. I don't know. I don't know why I'm nervous when I'm just talking to myself. But yeah. What should I do? Add. Yeah, I think that completes it. And added some jewelry. For instance, what if I added like a ring? For instance, like yeah, that looks nice. And no nose ring. Imagine no. should be the final product. I wonder if I missed anything. No, it looks good. And if I wanted to, I could just draw lines in the sweater down um, like this. Oof, or like those kinds of sweaters that have that, but like I don't feel like I want to do that. I don't know. You'll see what you see what it looks like if I did that. It's just a bunch of work, and I don't want to do a bunch of work just for this. But I think it looks good. Let me just sign it real quick. I don't really have a designated signature yet, so wow, that's a great signature. What year is it? 2020. Sure. I think it looks good. Um, okay, let me show you one of my other videos. Give me 1 second. File. And by videos, which I'm pretty sure is what I said, I mean pictures. My bad. Okay, so this is what I drew yesterday. It has the hatching that I was telling you about, and a different kind of style of eyes. Um, I was experimenting. Same kind of nose, hatching like I wanted to do. I always draw sweaters. I was very much experimenting with lighting here, and then also open. Where is it? Nico not. That's a drawing of a Nico as an astronaut. I'm just Neko. I don't know. This is my first drawing, just experimenting with the whole style. And here you can see where I drew lines and stuff. I kind of based it off of a pumpkin, like a Halloween kind of thing. So it was like a triangle nose, but then I kind of adapted it to what it is now. But yeah, I think I've very much progressed over the time that I've been drawing and practicing and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day, evening, whatever it is for you.